Hi, hello, welcome back, or welcome to my channel. My name is Ciara, and this is Ciara's Sacred Space. And oh my goodness, I haven't been in front of the camera in like so long, as in like fully intentionally being like, this is the video, not in like, oh, this is like the perfect video, but as in every time I tried to record, it just wasn't like working out. And I've learned now I'm not one to force a vibe. If I just don't feel like recording, or if recording just doesn't work, I'm not gonna force it. But this is just gonna be a little short, simple, and sweet video. If you cannot tell, I now have better lighting. Everyone say thank you to my amazing girlfriend for getting me a lovely mic as well as this tripod and ring light. It's been a learning curve, not in a bad way, but just in like nothing's really changing. It's just better quality. Um, Today is going to be a very chill day. I just have to go return some shoes in a town about an hour or so away, and then my siblings have to get some of their clothes returned because we got the wrong size. I just got my shoes cheaper online, and I'm just gonna get my money back because that's a whole $40 difference. But so far, life has been amazing. Life has been treating me very well. It will continue to do so because I said so. Um, Recent updates. I successfully was put in my preferred housing. Blah 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 blah. Because at first I was in temporary housing because they ran out of the rooms that I wanted. I didn't stress. I literally, it's not one of my like biggest manifestations, but it's one of those things where it was like everything about this was outside of my control. I could not force someone. I couldn't force a girl to be like, hey, move out of your room so I can get it. And I wanted the first floor. I'm on the first floor. Literally I got the email the day I was coming back from vacation with my siblings and my mom and my granny. I got the email and I'm like, thank goodness. But like, yeah, it's one of those things. Well, it's instances like that where I'm like, okay, no, like, this is proof you can manifest whatever your heart desires. Literally everything about that situation was out of my control. The only thing I could do was tell them that, hey, I want to be put in this dorm if spaces become available. I want to be on the first floor. Like, literally, like, I was specific, but I also detached enough to just let it play out. And I got the email and I'm like, oh my gosh, yay, boom. But also, I knew this was going to happen. I knew I was going to get placed in the room that I wanted to be in because, yeah. I got my plane ticket for my BTS concert that I'm going to on my 21st birthday. So, really excited about that. And then I was also able to get safe, secure housing that does not cost an arm and a leg. So, that's also a plus. I brought my makeup bag because I thought I was gonna maybe do makeup, but I've also been playing around with my ponytail for the longest. I haven't been able to figure out how I wanted my hair to lay, but it being down also isn't like the worst thing in the world. I tried out a new product. I tried out the Murray's Stout and Curl Milk, and the texture is interesting. If you've ever used a product called Pink Lotion, or something like that. It kind of feels like that. So I had to add an additional product in order to achieve like the feeling in my hair that I typically like when I do my twist. I don't know how I want it because I typically always do like a little ponytail to the back. Oh yeah. Life update. I am now in the counting down stage of like how many days till we go back, and I'm actually really looking forward to it because I have to go through training and all that jazz. So looking forward to it. I'm actually just looking forward to like this next chapter in my life, which I would just call senior year of college, because it's one of those things where people start asking you. Well, no one's really asked me, like, oh, like, what are you gonna do next? Like, are you gonna go to grad school? Probably not. Like, my degree in my career, I can survive without going to grad school. Like, I don't need to get a master's. Because if you didn't know, I'm a marketing major. Yep. I picked marketing because I love connecting with people. I love knowing, oh gosh, I love knowing the why, excuse me, when it comes to people. And so, being a marketing major and then also wanting to become a marketing manager in the future, it's all just kind of full circle. Especially now, since I am now a Montgomery Leadership Scholar, I'm really looking forward to that because it's literally about leadership. I mean, being a manager and the leadership, they're all kind of connected. And then some people just don't know how to lead, and then some people do know how to lead. I feel like, well, like I said in like some earlier videos, I've always just been the one who took on like the leader role in group projects because, first of all, I'm not the college student to just, what did I say? I'm not just the college student to let things be brushed under the rug. Now, I'm not as overkill about it now because at one point I was like doing assignments 2 weeks before they're actually due. Now it's just a week or whenever I have time to do it. I need my other lip gloss. But it's definitely just been a going with the flow. Where's my lip gloss? Going with the flow and trusting the process, because rushing to get to where I want to go doesn't even sound appetizing now, because if I'm rushed, I won't get to enjoy it. And if I know I'm eventually going to get to where I want to be, why on earth would I rush that journey when I can then instead enjoy it? So, yeah, a lot of life lately has been in trusting the process and going with the flow. Because that's all I can do. Yeah, that's all I can do. That's all I'm going to allow myself to do. Like, another thing I will say is like, inspired action is beautiful, followed by intent. I'm not just going to sit idle. If there's something that I want, and if there's something that I can do that feels aligned and not forced towards that thing that I want, then I'll do it. But I'm not going to do anything that's going to put me out of my way, or like to feel forced. Because, like, for example, the housing situation. Me constantly emailing the people asking, oh, has a space opened up? Has a spot opened up? Blah, 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 blah. That wouldn't have gained me anything, but probably enemies or something, or just them being like, you know, yeah. One thing I did do is, like, before we got out, and I had the opportunity to like talk to some people, I was like, okay, what are my chances of getting my desired housing? And they were like, oh, yeah, no, like they're pretty high. Now, you probably won't hear or see anything until closer to school starts. And I'm like, that's fine. As long as you, as long as I heard someone tell me that like I had high chances, I was like, okay, all I can do now is just sit back and wait. And I did. But by sit back and waiting, that doesn't mean I was thinking to myself, oh, I hope I don't get into the room I don't want and then I have to. No, I wasn't allowing the thought, oh, for all my girlies or anyone who wears lip gloss, take a finger and see. Well, not really, but I just got all that lip gloss that was inside of my lips because I could taste it. Nobody wants to eat lip gloss. That's the time. But yeah, the only thing I could do is just sit back and trust. And as I say, living in the end, how would me be acting if she knew that she was already in the room that she wanted? She wouldn't be thinking of a reality where she has to move all her stuff into a room she doesn't want, only to move her stuff out of that room just to be in the room. No, I wanted this process to be as simple as possible. And because the universe isn't on a budget and you can ask for quite literally anything, I said I actually want to find out before August, before I even have to move my stuff into a dorm I don't want to. But that's not going to happen. And boom, I got the email. And it's just like certain things I'm realizing now, like, yes, I can quite literally get anything. I can have anything. I can want anything. Like anything that I want is already mine. And because, oh, I got to sneeze. And because of that, I'm not gonna force anything as well. But it's also being able to pivot. Like some more background and some more context for the housing situation. The housing stuff is its own big culmination. The first goal was to get either co-director of programming or director of public relations. I'm pretty sure I said in some previous videos where I was talking about that, but the goal was to get one of those. Now, I wanted director of PR public relations first, but I realized as I was up there presenting, I was presenting a version of me that I thought that people wanted. And so after the presentation, I was just left feeling like that was horrible. This isn't even me. And then I got to thinking, I had my mind set on two positions. I knew I was going to get one or two. So if I didn't get that one, that means, oh, this one is mine. And so, yeah, I cried in the bathroom for a bit because, like, when things happen that they don't go your way, you can react. You can feel those feelings. Like if something hurts you, cry. If something makes you angry, I don't know, do whatever you need to do to calm you down. But that doesn't mean you sit and you ruminate the entire time, because the energy that you're spending thinking like, oh dang, I wanted this to happen, I wish this could have happened, this energy you could be putting forth towards what you want. I took the frustration that I felt for myself, really, with the director of PR, and I put it into the co-director program. So when I got up there, I wasn't the Ciara that I thought that people wanted. I was just me, co-director of programming. If Ciara was co-director of programming, how would she be acting? And boom. So when it came for us to wait outside and, to hear back our results, because how they do it, they have our predecessors or whoever has our position before us, they would take us and they would, follow me, and they would tell you either you got the position or you didn't. And so when I called my name and they told me to follow them, I wasn't like, oh, I was like, oh, I already got it, it's mine. Like when she called me, I was literally just like, yay. Because the thing is, when you get the stuff that you want and you actually get them, like all of the times just recently now, for the past couple of months, none of my manifestations like, ah, oh my god. Well, the housing one kind of was, because I was like, guys, it wasn't really a life or death situation, but it was a comfortability situation. I wasn't gonna let myself be in housing I didn't want to be. But all of them are just like, oh, yeah, we got this. It's ours. Oh, I found it, but I lost it. Oh gosh. Um, it's just kind of like if you already knew you were gonna get it, you'd be acting like it. You wouldn't be constantly checking. You wouldn't be constantly micromanaging. And I'm telling myself that now. Like, if it was already mine, would I like actually be sitting here thinking to myself, oh, I wonder. And see, anytime any doubt with the housing came, I transmuted that energy. I did a spell. I wrote it down and I burned it, because I'm like, no, we are not entertaining any energy of not getting what we want. The only energy we're entertaining is getting exactly what we want, because that is what we want. And just no longer rehearsing disappointment, because it could have went both ways. I could have been like, hey, thinking to myself, oh, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get whatever I want. And then it could be like adjacently thinking about the reality of where I don't get what I want, but then I get what I want. Like, that's, for instance, if I had to move all my stuff into the older residence hall and then turn around and move my stuff into the new residence hall, I still got what I want, but with some extra steps. And I don't want to do that. So instead of thinking about getting what I want with extra steps, no, I just thought about getting what I want by thinking about getting what I want. And yeah. Also, recent song repeats that I've been listening to right now, and I've actually been really loving. Which side do you want? Do you want this side, or do you want this side? I'll do this side, okay? First, we have Glow 88 by Ariel J. We have No Furniture by Absolutely. We have Fine as Wine by Stone. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else you want to play? And then boom, Winter Woman by Ray. She's also been on repeat, especially the whole Life Goes On. She gets her money and then a taxi home. Oh, I love, love Winter Woman, because yes, life goes on. I will get my money and then I'm gonna go home, or I could go on a whole tangent about I'm gonna do that because I have time. I need a. Well, I don't need to, but I would like to start getting some videos in the backlog, which I still do have some videos in the backlog, and I'm still holding space for the Ciara that made them. But it's also like, as I am refining my channel, I'm not scrapping those videos, but those videos are literally for emergencies. Like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna post. Boom, we have those videos. I think this one is actually going to come out on Monday, just because I would rather have my fresh face on YouTube instead of like me. But it doesn't even matter. But life has been amazing. I hope life has been treating you amazingly as well. Know that you should never settle for anything less than what you want. That's another thing. That's a whole another tangent. Hold up. Where's the notebook? I'll remember. Oh, it's right here. I've been writing down video ideas. This is the wrong notebook. I've been writing down video ideas that I plan on recording and filming in the next upcoming days and weeks. So if there's any video ideas you'd like to see, whether that's gaming, yapping, makeup, I don't know, bro, just comment down below, because what niche exactly? But I know I definitely want to do the thing with music, because music speaks to me, like, for real, for real. Like, I'm very intentional with my music now. So where did I write that down? Because I'm about to go back to school, so it's like I definitely want to do a video like things I wish I knew before I got to college. Because at least it's not really now, but I know in the past a lot of people was like, college is going to be the best years of your life. And I won't say college wasn't poop. College wasn't poop, but when it comes to like things I wish I knew, it's like, how to tell who your real friend, excuse me, how to tell who your real friends are, the opportunity cost, how to budget / save, how to study, how to plan for meals, how to learn to be okay with not being okay, or how to learn to be alone, or being alone isn't always bad. There's like, guys, I'm ready. I get so excited that sometimes I get overwhelmed by my excitement. So I'm taking it one day at a time. What was it? What was how to not settle? I'll leave it at that, because it's like, settling. Why settle for what you don't want? And that's literally with anything: restaurants, relationships, jobs. Don't do that to yourself. But I think that's all for now. Yeah, I think that's all for now. I'm looking forward to getting back behind the camera and yapping. I'm excited. The lighting looks good. The mic sounds good. No more music being louder than me, which I'll make sure I figure that out with editing. This is the fit. It's like a dress that I've had for eons. I really, really love it. So yeah. Do we want to do some thumbnails? Get a couple of cute thumbnails and stuff. My little earrings and whatnot. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell. I upload every Monday, and anything else is just kind of extra. So like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you have a nice one. Make sure to remember, the world is your oyster. You can get whatever your heart desires. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.